Most people will scroll past this video. People will say AI is overhyped. The people who understood the railway built the modern world. People who understood the internet wrote the rules of 21st century. In 1825, when the world's first passenger railway opened in England, most people thought it was a noisy toy for rich men. In 1879, when Edison lit his first light bulb, gas lamp companies laughed at him. In 1995, when the internet had just 16 million users worldwide, Newsweek published an article titled Why the Web Won't Be Nirvana. Every single time, literally every single time, the world got it wrong. And right now, in 2026, we are getting it wrong once again. So now let's go back 200 years. The steam engine was patented by James Watt in 1769, but it was the railway beginning with the Liverpool Manchester line in 1830 that broke the world open. Between 1830 and 1900, Britain laid over 8,000 miles of track, a capital expenditure equal to the country's entire annual GDP at the time. The United States went from 45,000 miles of rail in 1871 to 215,000 miles by 1900. Per capita GDP growth, which had been near zero for centuries, suddenly jumped to 1.2 to 1.4% every year and stayed there. Cities that got railway station boomed. Cities that didn't vanish. The richest men of the 19th century, Vanderbilt, Rothschild, Carnegie, were the men who owned the rails, the steel, and the stations. Then came electricity. Edison's first commercial power station opened in New York in 1882. By 1908, only 10% of American homes had electricity. By 1929, just 21 years later, 70% of urban homes were wired. By 1949, 90% of America was on the grid. Between 1890 and 1920, the cost of electricity fell by over 80% in real terms. By 1929, the United States was generating more electric power than the rest of the world combined. But here's what people miss. Electricity didn't just light bulbs, it rebuilt the factory floor, assembly lines, refrigeration, mass media, modern medicine. Every industry on earth was rewritten. The men who saw it early, Edison, Westinghouse, Tesla, now the one we all lived through, the internet. In 1995, there were just 16 million internet users in the entire world. 0.4% of global population, the total number of websites was just 23,500. By 2000, 361 million users, and by 2015, 3 billion. Today in 2026, 5.6 billion people are online connected on this internet. Companies that didn't exist in 1995, Google, Amazon, Meta, Alibaba, Tencent became some of the most valuable enterprises in human history. Combined market cap over $12 trillion as of date. And the businesses that ignored it, Kodak, Blockbuster, Nokia, Yahoo, they didn't lose to better products, they lost to a better era and they refused to step into it. And now we come to today, November 30, 2022, OpenAI released ChatGPT. In just 5 days, it crossed 1 billion users. In 2 months, 100 million users, the fastest consumer technology adoption in history. Faster than the telephone, faster than the television, faster than the internet itself. By 2025, ChatGPT had 700 million weekly users, the most downloaded app on earth. But ChatGPT is just the surface. Beneath it, the largest infrastructure built out in human history is underway. Listen to the men who moved this world. Larry Fink, CEO of BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager with $14 trillion under management, in his March 2026 letter, history suggests that transformative technologies create enormous value, and much of that value accrues to the companies that built and deployed them, and to the investors who own them. At Davos in January 2026, Larry Fink went further. The open question, what happens to everyone else If AI does to white collar workers what globalization did to blue collar workers, it is not about the future. The future is now. Jamie Dimon, CEO of JP Morgan, says AI's impact will be as transformational as the printing press, the steam engine, electricity, computing, and the internet. Sundar Pichai, CEO of Alphabet, AI is more profound than fire or electricity. Jensen Huang, the CEO of Nvidia at Davos 2026, AI will drive 85 trillion economic impact over the next 15 years. What he called the sensible reconstruction of the $100 trillion global economy. And here at home, Mukesh Ambani in February 2026, AI is the most consequential technological development in human history. Reliance is committing rupees 10 lakh crore, $110 billion over the next 7 years. Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Meta, Oracle, $600 billion in AI infrastructure spending in 2026 alone. Global data center power demand will go up by 165% by 2030, equal to all of Japan's electricity consumption alone. Here's the pattern. Every single time when the railway came, most people kept riding horses until they couldn't anymore. When electricity came, most factories stuck with steam until they were bankrupt. When the internet came, most companies built websites as an afterthought until they were gone. That's the gap between the people who own the technology and the people who only work alongside it. And AI is about to do this again, but faster, deeper, and at a scale humanity has never seen. PwC estimates AI will add $15.7 trillion to the global economy by 2030, the size of the entire US economy every single year. The question is not if this wave will reshape your life. The question is which side of the wave will you be standing on? So 200 years ago, who understood the railway built the modern world. 100 years ago, the people who understood electricity wired civilization. 30 years ago, the people who understood the internet wrote the rules of 21st century. Today, AI is at that same moment, except it's not arriving over decades, it's arriving in years. Most people will scroll past this video. Most people will say AI is overhyped. The same thing they said about the train, the bulb, and the browser. But you and I, we are not most people. If this hits you, the next decade belongs to the ones who see it early and act faster than the rest.